Yeah. Hey.
Let's go while we're young.
Everybody, is it every other Sunday already? I swear to God, I woke up today and I'm like, oh, yeah, the show today. Because, the last one, if you're a regular viewer, we had the lovely Trish Ortlip on, the fun nurse who shared with things like, things they take out of people's butts. And I couldn't believe it was 2 weeks already. Time flies. That's what the guy threw the clock out the window. Yeah, it's not going to show tonight. It's going to be a truncated one. I don't know. Get a drink and take a seat. You're in the back room. More fun than a 50-year mortgage. Topical. Hey, everybody. Your old pal, Gary Williams. My co-host right now is looking off like, oh, dear God, why did I sign up for this bullshit? All right. Let's quit fucking around here. Let's bring him in. We're gonna throw some entertainment at you. Like so much monkey feces. And then we're out. That's it. So, be honest. Let's be honest. You're lucky we're here. Everybody, say hi in the chat, by the way. I see some people already here watching. So say hi and join in. It's well, we'll get into all that stuff. All right, let's bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy you avoided on the playground. There he I didn't see that coming. There he is. Michael Colby, everybody's weird friend. And oh, here you go. Not until your hand. It's funny. The funny thing is, Michael, not until your hand came up, I wasn't entirely sure your shit didn't freeze. I'm not kidding. I thought you were shot for. All right, ready? Production time. Ready? Whoa! Oh my God, dude. Write this down. We have to. Maybe the next episode, I'll just come in and we'll maybe not the whole show, but at least a good half hour of. Just do it again. Don't say a fucking word. And people are going to scroll and go, what the fuck am I saying?
That definitely sounds like something I would make.
Yes. Yes.
Is
It-
two
it-
people
Please.
creepily smiling at the screen without saying anything for an hour.
Yes, your style is put it out there, chuckle. It's pretty funny. I fucking hate this. I despise this. I want to find out where he lives, and I want him dead. And I'm funny again. It's kind of funny.
Oh yeah,
again.
then it's funny.
It
Again,
always
and
circles
that's-
back to funny. Yeah. But that's that Andy Kaufman. You got to commit shit, and
You gotta commit.
You gotta
if
commit,
you
I
don't
guess.
commit,
you must have
doesn't
quit.
fit. Yeah.
Ah!
If you don't commit, you have to shit.
If you don't commit, you have no clit. I don't know what that means. By the way, anybody know the reference we're kind of doing there? This is an old, recent history thing. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. Anybody, don't say it, but do you know what that is, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I know what it is.
I don't know. You're kind of youngish. Nah. Hey, Richard checking in. Good evening, friends. A tip of the cap to you, Richard. Richard, I'm going to be reaching out to you soon. I want to get your address because I want to send you something, pal. So I'll get that off show. I'll reach out to you.
No, just put your address.
Put it right
up
here.
on the thing.
Put it right here and tell us the hours you're not home. Tell us where the key is hidden outside.
Then everybody knows they can come visit you if they want.
Come visit Richard. Richard, by the way, let's be honest. Seriously, Richard Walker is a pretty badass name. Like, he sounds like he knows a little bit of karate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much, but he knows a little bit of karate. Richard, do you know any karate? I don't know. I just sound like you do. It just maybe it's the Walker, Texas thing. I don't know.
I'm sure it's the Walker,
I don't even know if
Texas
it's
thing.
that though. Richard dude, did you hear about that? Scotty got fucked up. Who did it? Dude, Richard Walker went fucking nuts. Oh yeah, you know what? I believe that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, did you hear about that? Did you hear about that guy who killed a bunch of people and cut off their penises?
Oh,
and
totally.
Made a carpet out of it.
Yeah.
You know, Dick Walker.
Hold on. I'm trying to have a new sound effect. And by the way, it's way too long, which I love it. It's way too long. And I fucking know it, so I don't want to hear about it from anybody. Fuck yeah. Dick Walker. See, because he cut off penises and he made him into a shag carpet. Can't shag anymore, carpet. Talk about your deep pile. That didn't. I got greedy. I want too many. I want one too many. Got greedy. Richard responding.
Deep pile is unpleasant.
Deep pile. Yeah, no kidding, right? Nope, he does not know. Well, then that means you carry, which is fine. I like that. You can no. You know what? That's your personal business. I'm sorry. I don't want to know if you else you want to talk about. I don't care. There it is, Michael. I know you've been a little down in the mouth recently. You had some a little bit of not horrific news. Let's be clear about that. But some bad news. Let's call it bad news in your life. And by the way, and I don't mean to belittle it because that is kind of that could be life-changing things as far as we may or may not get into it. We'll see. But that said, you're about to be brightened because there's Tracy. Hey guys, happy Sunday evening. Hello, Tracy. Goddamn, Tracy, you're so sexy. God, come on. I'm sorry. No, I was looking at Michael when I said that. I'm sorry, Michael. You're so sexy. You got this like I don't know what it is. Tracy's okay. No, Tracy's a lovely. Oh my God! Hold on. How can I not cut to that now? God, I hope everybody. See, I was hating you, and then it got better. No, Tracy's awesome. Tracy has been a guest on this very program. Let me bust Tracy's balls a little bit here. Tracy used to have a wonderful business. Life got in the way. Things happen. Doesn't matter. She's making her comeback. And so I had her on, number one, just because she's my friend and she's goofy and silly. But I'm like, hey, you got to have a unique thing you're doing. Come and talk about it. Well, Tracy, I love her. And I love her. I love her. But she was the walking definition of over-prepared. I'm like, hey, first of all, tell us about, let's just call it XYZ company. And she's like, hold on. Okay. And I'm like, bitch, just tell me about the thing that you do. And she was so nervous. I go, you have no, I go, throw that shit away. Just talk. Tracy. I love you. Tracy knows I love her. Tracy's kind of like my, like I'm not Mormon, but like my wife loves Tracy too. And Tracy loves my wife. I like to think of it as a sister's wives thing in here. I don't know what that means. It's kind of creepy, but I'm okay with that. I assume you mean like us getting together. I don't know. Oh, she meant Michael's face. Oh, hi Tracy. I love you, Tracy. And she's, by the way, Tracy, watch it on YouTube. That's a good girl. Hey, honey, can you turn the heat off, by the way? I hear it running. So I can do it on my phone, but you're upstairs. I know you hear this. Oh, there. I keep forgetting to cut to him. There you go. That's it. You really do. You know what? You know how once in a while they'll make like a horror Santa movie?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, well, there are some. What are they, like Silent Night, Deadly Night or some shit?
Silent Night, Deadly Night barely has Santa in it, and he's not the Santa's not the killer in Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh.
The killer sees Santa fucking his mom, and that makes him go crazy. And that's what leads to Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh, you know what? Now, spoiler alert, everybody. Are you a Family Guy watcher? Because that's exactly why Lois's brother became the fat guy killer. Because didn't he see Jackie Gleason fucking his mother or something?
Oh.
Because that was so. And then Peter's like, look at his face, like, pal, ready to kiss her. Pal, ready to kiss her. Pal, ready to kiss her. Pal, ready. Pretty funny.
I'm sure Seth MacFarlane has seen Silent Night, Deadly Night.
There's no question.
No question.
There's no question. Apparently, one of the Zucker brothers did not care for his Naked Gun movie, which got good reviews. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. You know, Naked Gun. Seth MacFarlane.
The new one.
Seth MacFarlane made it. Did you know that?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he produced it.
He may have produced it, but he didn't write
you know
it.
What I mean? He had a big part. Stop it. That he's the name on it. He's the name. He's why it got made. Look it up.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he made the movie.
Well,
he might have made the movie happen, but that is
Are you done? Are you done? You know
that is it was directed and written by one of the Lonely Island guys.
Part of it, but it was a
Also,
Seth MacFarlane production. So
sure, who cares? Just like everything else, producers mean nothing. They get the money for the movie.
That's an executive producer. Anyway, all right, hold on. Bill, hi, Gary and Mike. Do you mind people calling you Mike, by the way, Michael? I'm just saying.
I don't love it, but
whatever. Bill, you say whatever the fuck you want. Speaking of Bill, our mutual pal Roop is currently down at the stadium for tonight's 8:20 kickoff between your Philadelphia Eagles and the Lions of Detroit. Tracy, love you too. Goddamn right. Fucking love you. I love Tracy. Honey, you know this. I want to do weird shit to Tracy. I mean, unspeakable, ungodly stuff. What? Just watch The Night Before. Again, gets me in the holiday spirit. So freaking funny. What the hell did I say? Night Before? What? Just watched
The Night Before.
The
Is that a movie?
I'd never heard of that. I don't know what you're talking about. Just watched The Night Before again. Gets me in the holiday spirit. So freaking funny. Is that a movie called The Night Before? I have no idea what that is, Tracy. Oh, Tracy also has a long history. Sometimes she'll talk in fragments and sentences, and I'm like, I need some more information. She's like, yeah.
Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie.
It's the best Christmas movie. Oh, Anthony Mackie, the guy.
Never seen this.
That's the guy, the Marvel guy. He took over.
Anthony
Mackie,
right?
Is
the Falcon. Yeah, he's Falcon, in the blah blah blah. Oh God, the Twisted Metal show. That's really good.
Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know it. I don't know The Night Before.
No, I never saw it. But...
Seth Rogen, did you say?
Seth Rogen, yeah.
That's kind of ring a bell. You know who
Seth
does
Rogen
suck?
and JGL.
What's that?
JGL, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yes, they also did that fun, uplifting cancer movie together. What? Dude, you must watch that movie. You know what movie I did not care for? Speaking of those guys, is the one where they all play themselves at the end of the world or whatever. kind of one. It's like a disaster movie. The world's ending, but they're all playing themselves. But like fucked up.
I thought that was funny.
I didn't care for it. I thought it was.
That's I haven't seen it since, but I thought it was good when I watched it in the theater.
I know, like Michael Cera slapped her out his ass, and she cracked him. It's okay. If that's your bag. Hey, Michael, I want to show you something.
Yeah.
What? What's going on?
Oh,
It's what everybody's talking about. That's right. Donald Trump may or may not have blown Bill Clinton. Huh, weird. Was it weird how that?
I don't know how people like.
Hold on. I got one more to show you. Hold on. Let them eat cock. You know what? Fuck that guy. So whatever. Hey, go ahead.
People are always like, oh yeah, these rich people doing their weird, sex stuff and
eyes wide shut stuff.
Satanic worship, and then like Donald Trump is literally famous for being rich. Like that's the only thing he's got going for him. And then they're surprised when this stuff comes out that he did like weird sex stuff, and it's like, what are you talking? Like, of course he did the weird sex stuff.
That is a really, really good point. All of those, well, not saying no. Let me backtrack before I say something. I was going to say some sort of thing that people, but it's not something you often think at all. But if he does have any weird predilections and intrusive thoughts, he's got all the whatever, buffering in the world to just act on them.
Yeah, he can just.
And that's not evidence. I understand that, but.
No.
But anybody be some, like, why is he trying? Why are they trying? It's very simple. If I'm publicly being, and I think you would agree with me on this one, if you're being publicly accused of something, right, and you're like the figurehead who can like really help promote the release of the things, you gotta be like, my hands are clean. Why are you blocking it? Why are you working so hard?
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead. Anybody? I don't even know if we get any of it anymore. Just answer that. Who the fuck tries so hard to block anything that's gonna? And by the way, so it went. Remember, it was a hoax. It was just a hoax. It was nothing there. And then it was Pam Bondi. I've got stuff on my desk. And then later, when she was asking about that later, she was like, "Yeah, nothing there. And now, when they're on the eve of a vote, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna look. We got to maybe hold some stuff back because we're gonna look into Clinton." And the guy from Bank of America and the other guy. Because we're going to look into that hoax. Like, God, it's not even like a challenge anymore. Just explain that. Just explain that. Right? It's so stupid.
There's nothing. And then, like, and I hate to be a conspiracy guy. I hate to be you can't change my mind on this guy.
Right.
But when they do end up releasing whatever they release, like there's so much evidence of him and Epstein together.
Yes.
The shit that they, and like these emails, people like, oh, these emails are a Democratic hoax, but like they're evidence in court. Like they were submitted to court. So it's not like you could just write a thing and send it to, a court.
Right.
It just,
you can't just write an email and go, all right, hey, Michael, remember that time Bill Ryan killed that girl? Haha. And you go, oh, you better put this into evidence and that proves everything. But by the way.
Yeah. And and if an email was written in like 2007 about Trump blowing Bill Clinton, like.
Apparently someone said that there's been some sort of update from Epstein's brothers saying, well, that was part of a funny private thing, inside jokey thing that we used to be. But I haven't verified that guy saying that's what came out. I'm just saying so. And you know what? It's fucking hilarious. I don't give a shit. Dude, Hunter, for years, Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
China, therefore money, Joe Biden guilty. You go, wow, you just strung words together. Like, you don't know. Explain it to me. Explain to me Hunter Biden, China, Joe Biden money. Go. Money. So you don't need fucking evidence. Fuck evidence, right? Alternative facts, as they say, Michael.
Alternative evidence.
Yes, alternative evidence.
Alternative evidence of whatever.
Yeah.
But it like if it came out that he like fucked a dog, I would be like, of course he fucked a dog. He's a rich guy going to like cocaine parties in the 80s.
Yeah.
Of course he fucked a dog.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he fucked a dog. I wouldn't be surprised if he fucked a dog.
Here he is, somewhere around the mid 80s at a rich guy gathering, sitting around getting bored. They're, because they're already rich, they're already masters of the universe. They're like, dude, how much you give me to fuck that dog?
Yeah.
$100 since I fucked that dog.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been for much.
No. They would not. He would not do it for a large. Look at my faces already. I'm fucking laughing. Big chunk of money. It's like just for the bet. I bet you.
Yeah.
I fucked that dog within the hour.
Yeah. And it's the same people, and we've said it before.
Right.
But it's the same people who like don't need a lot of evidence to say that, the thing that they don't like is true.
Absolutely.
Are the same people who you can't convince that something they do like is true because there's just not enough and they also made it dangerous because they're like, the Democrats lie about everything. Anytime a Republican doesn't win, the election's stolen.
Done.
So like they've gotten it to the point where if they win, it's a win. If they lose, they've been cheated. And that's all there is to it. Yeah. And it drives me insane because there's no arguing with people when they believe that.
No, you can't. No, that's why I used to pretty heavily go back and forth with some people. And whatever, you've been so a million times. I doesn't mean again, let's use a sports analogy. Because you don't like, I don't know, let's say someone doesn't like the Eagles. You go, you love the Cowboys. No, they might like the Giants. They might like the Commanders. I don't fucking know. Or somebody else entirely. So fuck that shit. By the way, nice class. But exactly. So we talked about this, how there's always the, whenever a story breaks and they're like, Daddy Hannity, please tell me the talking points to say. And they're like, well, say this. And they go, okay, thank you. Because God, I don't think so now the one this is the one that's been going around for a little while. You can tell he didn't do anything because that stuff was around when Biden was in office. And if there was a shred of anything, it would have came out. Your Honor, I rest my case. Hey, come here. Lean in, viewer. That ain't fucking evidence. All right. That's a theory. Yeah. And it was sealed and all that stuff.
And Biden never said on day one of my presidency, I'm going to unseal these and I'm going to release them to the public.
Fucking point, Michael. Like, there you go.
That's another thing that drives me crazy about Trump is that he can say stuff.
Yes.
And then he's just like, oh, I didn't say that. Yeah. And then everybody's just like, oh, yeah, no, he never said that.
Well, I've actually seen some of his supporters be like, he was trolling you. He was just kidding. They go that one. What's funny is when they publicly, when the supporters publicly make the excuses. I'll give you an example. When he talked about perhaps bleach inside the body, perhaps a cleaning during COVID, right? I mean, we all heard it. We all saw it. You can't dispute the man's words. It's on video, right? So within 2 days, a day, like, there is some experimental medicine going on in Thailand right now, and they were coming up with these bullshit excuses. So within a day, you know what he said when he was confronted about it? I was kidding. So they always at least wait for what the guy's gonna say. The reason is before you get out ahead of it with your stupid asshole made up reasons. And by the way, go back and watch. We're talking about the COVID press conference when he talked about perhaps some light therapy, or maybe even like a cleansing, and talking about inside the body, like a cleansing, right? Yeah. And you tell me that guy has a hint of kidding going on. I've never in my life, in my 54 years, have ever seen anybody who was kidding less than that guy in that moment right fucking there. And you're right. People just go, okay. Yeah. Fine. No. Yeah. He was just kidding. He was just kidding. And I'll say that to get to his credit, he is the king of what are you gonna do about it? Yeah. Like, seriously.
And we're not going to do anything about it. It's obvious.
Somebody recently sat down with Amy Coney Barrett, right? The Barbie justice. And they were asked, what would happen if you made a ruling against them and he just didn't do it. And she said, "That's not our department. We just make the ruling." And like, that's fucking scary. He could just go, "Okay, the court rules you." Actually, there's the tariff thing is a perfect idea, a perfect example, because that's the court, whether or not the president has the power, because they may take all these tariffs back, and they might have to pay back importers. Of course, people that buy stuff won't see a fucking dime, but he can just not. He can just. What's he gonna do? He's like, what are you gonna do about it? And you know what? He's fucking right. What are they gonna do about it? Nothing. The Congress is a bunch of fucking pussies and weaklings. Bill, pick your nose again, please, Michael. It was fantastic.
Did I pick my nose today?
I didn't think you did either. I don't think I picked my nose today. Or something. I don't know.
I think he was just remembering the last time.
Maybe. You guys are dead on fucks. Yeah. There you go. Let me get rid of that. There you go. Let's cut to that. There you go. That's going to be our new logo right there. That's it.
How's that?
Perfect. There you go, Bill. Is that good? So yeah. So what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, the YMCA dance. Now we do know. You know, remember people joke and say, "It looks like he's jerking two guys off." Well, guess what?
That's why.
And you're right. You're totally right. I can see him just bored at a party at someone's house and going, "You got a dog I could fuck?" And he's just like, I'm bored. I want to.
Yeah, I'm bored of fucking. I'm bored of fucking
23-year-old check models
legal
and shit.
Girls, legal guys.
Yep.
Underage girls.
Yep. I need a challenge.
Underage kid. Like.
Yeah.
I need, get me a sheep or something. Like.
Hey, listen, is that a schnoodle over there? All right, bring it over. I'm gonna fuck your schnoodle. He would. Seriously. I just want to reiterate. That was such a good point you make. Like, if it came out irrefutable, like video evidence, him going, Donald J. Trump, Social Security number, blah, blah, and just totally, and let's say it's from the 80s, so there was no AI and shit back then. I mean, absolutely cannot deny video of him fucking a dog. Who would really be surprised? Would you really be? So you might be like, that's fucking shocking, or oh my god, look at him go, and probably, by the way, still probably disappointed the fucking dog. That's a whole different story. So, the dog's like, I had better.
Yeah,
fuck you.
It's just funny to me because they're always talking about A, celebrities, and B, rich people who should just shut up about their thing. Like your guy is literally famous because he's rich. Like,
right? Are you talking about like the LeBron shut up and dribble thing? Did they say?
Yeah, no.
Like you can't have an opinion.
Any celebrities who say anything about politics, they're like, oh well, why don't you just shut up? But then like when Ted Nugent or Kid Rock or Donald Trump say something, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, well they have the right to their. Of course they have the right to their opinions, but so do the people who don't agree with you. You fucks.
So does Mark Ruffalo.
Absolute fucks.
You fucking fucks. You pieces of fuck.
Pieces of fuck.
Yeah, pieces of fuck. So that was that. All right. Hey, everybody. We haven't officially. Welcome to the Backroom Show. What do I call this one? Jive Turkey Day. And appropriately enough, we're also, I'm calling this Viewer Appreciation Day. And no one gets the joke more than our regular viewers. I'm talking about you, Tracy, and Richard, and Bill, and Mel, and Patty, and on all of it. And I know lots. We get, of course, we do good on live, and then we also get hundreds more after the fact. Of course, you've got one window to watch it, and then afterwards you can watch it forever. So anybody, I know we have some very regular viewers, and I don't mean that they poop okay.
You dick!
I apologize for that. I know I'm too hot down here. Look how red I am. Ugh. Honey, that heat's off, right? All right. So I know, I got nothing today. I'm so fucking, this whole week's been so stupid. I want to thank Michael, please tell us your heartfelt feelings about our regular viewers of the Backroom Show and what they mean or don't mean to you. Please, the floor is yours.
Look,
yeah, boy, here we go.
I appreciate people watching.
Yes.
I don't know any of you. I don't know any of you.
Isn't that good?
I don't care. I don't care to.
Well, come on. Wait a minute. I don't want to get to know you.
This this parasocial relationship that we have.
Ooh, is that the term?
I know that you have a real relationship with Gary, but with me, I would rather not. I'm glad you listened, and I'm glad that we like spend this time together. But like,
oh boy. Honestly, if you all dropped dead right now, it wouldn't mean a damn thing to me. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. I'd rather watch Donald Trump fuck a dog. I don't know.
I wish. Look, first of all, I'm just coming back up from having like a real depressive episode for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And
it's a miracle you're here.
I also lost out on a promotion that I was looking forward to because I'm too nice to the operators,
which is hilarious to me because you're a prick.
So like, I'm. See, that's the thing.
I kid. You play a prick.
I have a podcast persona, which is completely different from like my real life self.
That's what I say about me in this. This isn't really me. I don't really want to do weird shit with Tracy. Text me. This is the camera and the lights go on and get the energy to get the comedy juices flowing. Say things, you know.
And I will tell you, it is a comedy crutch to be a dick because it's way easier to be a dick and be funny than it is to be like sincere and funny.
Yes.
So I will not lie and say that this is not a comedy crutch, but in real reality, like today is not the day to ask me about how I feel about people I don't know. Because I am using all of the energy that I have to keep myself sane.
Barely.
So like, I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks of me right now.
Listen. Okay, listen. I'm gonna stop you now because you're circling back again and saying it again. You're piling on.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to ask them about their sick motherfucker. Jesus Christ. A simple thanks.
I said Jesus I was appreciative that they listened.
No, hold on. A simple thanks for watching. What a fucking suffice. But no, you decide you know what I'm gonna do. I have to go at you personally and go, I don't give a fuck about any of you. I hope your home's burned down. I hope you watch your children die in front of you. You fucking meaningless nothings to me. You had to go. You could. Thanks. Ready? I'm ready. Watch this. Ready? Hey, thanks for watching. Was that too fucking hard? Was that so fucking hard? You fucking troglodyte. You stink.
That is not what people are here for. They're here for me being a dick to them.
Well, you know what? Hold on. Let's go to the chat. Funny you say that. Michael, we are here for this. It's okay if you don't know us back. LOL. And Bill, greatest show of all time. Hold on. Huzzah! Bully for us. Okay, that was Michael. I would like to take a different approach. I am honored.
Now Gary's gonna cry.
Oh my God, no! I am honored to be on the 10 viewers of your show. Yeah, that's now. Yeah, we get look at it later. I don't know if they show views, but I see them. Hundreds. We get hundreds of views. I don't know, because you know why? Because people don't always have time free between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock on Sundays. But there you go. So, Bill, fuck you. I would like to take the time to say, I've never cared for any of you scum. As people, like, I don't know, Bill. Bill can fuck off. Now, Tracy and people that I know, I love you outside of it, but in this forum, that's it. There are no friends in this forum. All right. This is the backroom show where we bust balls. And okay. All kidding aside. And by the way, everybody, reach out to me. Some of you have. Keep coming. Stickers and coasters. Free swag. Hey, Michael, what's it cost the viewer to get this crap that I already just said? Oops. I may have given away the store there. What's it cost the viewer to get free stickers and free coasters? Go.
It costs, look, listen, it's funny because it doesn't cost you anything, but it costs Gary a lot.
It cost my soul.
You don't, like, I don't know when the last time you bought a stamp was.
Right.
They're like 19 times more expensive than I remember them ever being.
I've got a bunch of Forevers bought from years ago, so, but I'm with you. Yeah, you load up on the Forevers.
Like, if you want to see Gary spend $7.87 per like sticker per envelope,
yeah,
because he sends them out individually, and I don't know why he does that. A bunch of them fit in an envelope.
I don't want to burden the people with a heavy ounce and a half envelope, so I give him.
He loves making extra garbage.
Yes.
He hates the earth.
I want my carbon footprint to look like a goddamn archaeological dig for dinosaurs. Fuck, the earth will be fine. The earth will be fine. All right. Michael, hilarious. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. Reach out to me right there. Email me. Don't even, Gary at backroomnetwork.com. But if you're also looking to start, you're like, you know what? I'm an asshole. I got something to say, but I don't know how to do it other than typing out on Facebook. Well, worry no more, my friend. You reach out to me, Gary at backroomnetwork.com, or you can text me, and you can call, I guess, 610-698-5878. Use that number to text me and say, hey, Gary, I want some of that sweet, sweet swag. And also use that number. Tracy can attest to, and Bill, and who else? Richard, not yet. I've started a once every 2 weeks little reminder thing because we do the show every other week, and on like the Wednesday before we go on, I send a little hey show coming up this week, and then I also do it again day of. So get on that list, motherfucker. Listen, you rotten motherfucker. Yes, let's make Gary cry. Tracy, you want to make me cry out my penis? Just use that sweet Dutch mouth of yours. Oh, my God. So foul. So fucking foul. Hey, you know what? Hold on. I know a guy would be all for that. That guy right there. That cocksucker. Now when someone calls him a cocksucker.
I thought you were looking for a sound effect. I was just going to be like.
Oh, please. I don't. Michael, go. You're our sound effect. I don't have a cocksucking sound effect.
Here, let me record one for you. Just pull this.
Right, here we go. Oh, I can't hear it. Oh, I only heard the very end, a little bit at the end. Here, this is kind of like it. Are you ready?
You see, we're on a mission from God.
That makes no sense. No, that's not at all like, no. So Tracy, if you want to get some tears out of me. All right, that's disgusting. Oh, God. I'm so disgusting. Anyway, I just want to say, seriously, to our viewers, we've been doing this. We started off in audio form, and we transitioned into, we were doing both, and now it's strictly video. But I might get back to the audio thing. I don't know. It's less expensive, actually. Well, kind of. Monthly, that is. So I know a lot of you have been there from the beginning, but even I love our new ones. You guys have been showing up. You've been very loyal. You've been spreading the word. I see, Richard, you spreading the word and sharing when I post about the show coming up. I noticed. So I appreciate that. So I just want to say on this, our Thanksgiving episode, I just want to call it, all of our regular viewers and our irregular viewers, thank you. And the best is yet to come. We're hoping for breaking ground in the spring of next year. We've finally submitted the water thing that has to go in. Whatever. It's boring hell shit. And we're going to get cracking. We're going to build the extension over there. And the studio will be upstairs where the house now exists. It's going to be great. Big and better. Things are coming. Yay! Oh boy. And please continue to spread the word. We're getting some traction, you know. Remember riding the big wheel as a kid? You slip a little bit, but now we're starting to get some of that traction. So please continue to support two middle-aged, gray-beard men. Because there's one thing the world needs to hear from. It's more white men. They have not dominated the conversation for the past. So I want a sincere, heartfelt thank you to our viewers. I want to play a little tribute for you. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. All right.
That was a good toilet flush. Where did you get that from?
I don't know. I'll send it to you.
The toilet flush I have is pretty bad.
I don't know where I got it, but I will send the clip to you.
Yeah, do that.
Tell you what, let's spend the next half hour just talking podcast creation and audio editing.
I would love that.
Maybe someday we will.
I would love it.
We're getting So Morning Zoo. Pew, pew, pew. I love it. Fuck yeah.
If you guys want to, if you guys want to start a podcast, I will teach you how to edit the podcast.
There you go. And you say
or I will do it for money.
By the way, Lady, yeah, money, of course. The shit ain't free. Lady Poopington, no. You say that like it's an insult. We're getting So Morning Zoo. Hold on.
You dick!
That's what she said.
Whoa! Look out! Oh, you know what? I need laser sounds. Pew 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 pew. Hey Michael. Oops.
No!
That's it. Just no. Yeah, there's no rudder tonight. There's nothing. No direction. I had to go figure, as opposed to all the other nights. Of course, all the usual. Backroom show, Backroom Network. Follow us. Send it to somebody and go, listen, motherfucker, follow these motherfuckers. And on YouTube, of course. What? What's the matter? What's the matter?
What is happening today? That's like the 19th
plug?
I haven't plugged it emergency vehicle I've heard drive down 61.
Jesus Christ.
There must be something crazy going
on. Whoa! Are they coming to your house? What?
No, they're going right past it.
Oh, that's fucking directly
high
past
speeds.
High speeds. Oh, are they coming here? We know what's going. It's very windy out today. Knocking shit over.
Yeah.
I mean, this is great. The 2 storms ago, whatever the fuck, I know. This is boring stuff. We have a tree down the property. Holy shit. There was a fucking another basically baby tree in the fucking yard that we had to get rid of. Holy, crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Barb, checking it. Barb, I've not seen your beautiful face virtually here in a long time. I miss you. I hope you're still watching. Toilet flush is better than fireworks sound. I have surround sound, and Aurora, who is your beautiful dog, did not like that. Sorry, Gary. Oh, yeah, I'm with you on that. You know what? You're looking at it on a doorbell fucking sound effect. Hey, by the way, anybody who makes commercials, stop putting fucking doorbells in commercials. All right? What's going on over there?
I don't know.
We can't hear it, so you just keep going like, we're like, what's he doing? We can't hear it.
They're going, like, I'm used to hearing sirens go past, but not that fast. Yeah. They are flying down 61. Boy. I have no idea what's going on.
Hold on. Perhaps it's a multi-car crash that involves some deaths. Hold on. Well, what's left of it. Ouch. So anyway, Barb. Hi, Barb. Have you been watching regularly? Are you with us live and just not haven't been commenting so much anymore? I miss you, Barb. You are Barb. Barb is fucking OG, by the way. Barb goes back. She's been with us, whatever. So good to see you, Barb. And Barb is another wonderful classmate of mine. And I don't know what it is. And I mean, says with all due respect, another fucking looker. Barb's gorgeous. I just know so many gorgeous women. I don't know what's going on there. So now Barb is wonderful and she's fun. And her dog Aurora, who by the way, don't tell me. It's a Samoyed. That's it. It's a Sammy. That's it. It's a Sammy. It's gorgeous. They're the white dogs. They kind of like, maybe like a husky and like something else and smush them together. I don't know. It's beautiful. White. Barb, you got a picture. I don't know. Send it to me and I'll try to show it somewhere. I don't know. Hola, she says. Yes, Barb, I have missed you. And by the way, perfect timing here on Viewer Appreciation Night. And I have nothing but appreciation for you. So thank you for your continued support of this very program. All right. Michael, how are you? By the way, everybody, I believe like what Barb's doing, actually it is, it's around time. Barb is watching on her TV. Because Barb, you can do that. If you, if you have a smart TV, I don't think they even sell smart TVs anymore. People just use devices too, don't they? They hook up like a Roku or like an Apple TV or whatever.
I don't think they make anything that's not a smart TV
But-
anymore. I haven't seen a TV that doesn't hook up to the internet and like have
Right.
the apps on it.
Yeah, I guess. But people also use, well, I guess they just supplement, I guess, with things like devices. All right, fair enough. Of course, fucking old man. Did I still have that? But anyway, so you can either through Apple TV or directly on your TV or whatever. I'm sure there's a YouTube app somewhere. And the Backroom Network, hold on, all one word. Don't put any spaces in there. No, naughty boy. And go in there and it's going to say live. And you go, what? And you can be watching this on your television. And then you can, and the beauty of that is that you can still, because let's be honest, when we watch something today, you're watching TV, but you're fucking around on your phone. This way, you can still fuck around on your phone and still join in the funny and the festivities, right? My husband works in Ohio, and he's only home every other weekend, so sometimes hard to attend. Oh, okay, I get that. That's fair. I get that now.
That's not where I thought that was going. I thought
so,
that was an invitation to Gary.
Hold on.
My husband's only home every other weekend.
Let me tell you something, Michael. I don't know how the hell you guessed that Barb and I have a secret code. You son of a bitch. Oh, shit, what am I talking about? Fuck, I'm talking about it. No, her husband is away every other weekend. And
Yeah, you should have just left it at the first part.
should have left
of
it.
that
You're right. Why did I
message.
continue? So it's sometimes hard to attend, or the guy that comes over doesn't care for the show. Oh, come on. I kid, Barb. I kid. Now, Barb's awesome. And Barb is really funny, has a great sense of humor. And like I said, she's fucking OG backroom shows. I love that. Barb, actually, I've sent you swag. I'm going to be sending a little something special out to our regular viewers. I think I have your address. You haven't moved since. Remember, I sent you swag. If anybody that's watching, and I've sent you stuff before, Tracy, I do have your new address, all that. But Barb, if you have moved or whatever, anything, reach out to me. Let me know. That way I can make sure the stuff
Barb,
gets to
have
the
you
right place.
moved since last weekend
People-
when I
dude,
came over to rail you?
Wait a minute. You didn't know I was there, but I want to thank you for keeping your curtains open slightly. You know that right outside the living room window, that patch of grass that's died from some sort of chemical hitting it. And it smells oddly enough like bleach. It's kind of that's a cum joke. All right. All right. Hold on. Yeah. Everybody loses on that one. So anyway, so yes, reminder list swag, all that kind of shit. All right. Yeah, so Donald Trump blew Bill Clinton, apparently. Fun. That's neat. So oh fuck. Talk amongst yourselves. Michael, tell us about very quickly. You were up for promotion, but it didn't work out. Quick, talk about that for about a minute. Go ahead, go.
I mean, that's probably the least funny thing that's happened to me. Yeah, I
think it's hilarious.
I got, it's one of those things where it's like all the feedback I got was, you're too nice to the operators and you have to be, more authoritative and stuff. And it's like, man, I don't think what these old fucks in management understand.
Right.
Is that like there's a bunch of like 20-year-olds that work there and they don't respond to just do it because the company tells you to. Like, that's not what they respond
That's true. That's
to.
the generation that was, what were they calling it? The quiet quitting? When we were like, you want me to do more? Fucking pay me more. Yeah. Kind of thing.
Yeah, they like, it sucks because they just like, they still have this like boomer Gen X mentality of you do it because the company tells you to do it. And it's like, no, they've gotten over that. And as well they should have, and so should we.
Sure.
Just
that whole like stay late but don't get paid more thing. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, and because it probably just benefits them directly because when the shit rolls downhill and they get to say, I'm making sure they're towing the line bullshit. Now I want to say something. Isn't there something to be said for them kind of like letting you in on the secret of telling you that? You know what I mean? They're like, listen,
no.
We
don't
trust
get
you
me
enough
wrong.
to let you know that
don't get me wrong.
You're
The
too nice
company that I work for is actually like really good with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm not trashing the company. No.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't because I actually
dirty,
like
rotten
it there.
cocksuckers.
It's just one of those things that like I gotta find. I think I need to find a position that like that is viewed as a strength rather than a weakness.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to change. Like
They've got you in a position bent over.
I don't have it.
Thank you.
What's that?
They have you in a position bent over.
Yeah, kind of. But like it's one of those things that's not gonna change. So I don't have it in me to be a dick because then I'll just be miserable all the time. If I'm like actually like a dick to people.
Yeah, you're not a dick to you're like justice for people. In fact, if anything, you're you're too nice or too whatever. Don't want people. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm just wondering how come when we talked about it before the show that you were calling them a bunch of dirty, rotten cocksuckers. And your workplace is and I quote, one step above slave labor. Why did you say that? But you're saying something differently now. Go ahead. Your thoughts go. I'm kidding. Michael never said that.
Yeah.
No.
I have nothing. I have nothing because like I really like I feel like I'm talking more shit than even I want to because it's still sort of fresh and it's still like I'm still a little bit raw from it.
That's true. So. You don't want to talk out of anger or being upset.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right. You know what? That was just enough. Let's move on.
Good.
So I started the show with, so I said, and we will spend about 2 minutes on this, so don't get, it's kind of dry. But Dum Dum introduced his thought of a 50-year mortgage. And I decided to pull up a little mortgage calculator. All right. So let's put some info in here. First of all, let's make that a little bit bigger. Where are we at on screen size? Oh, that's just pretty good. All right. Let's do one more. All right. So let's put some numbers in. $400,000 for a home. That's pretty reasonable, right? I mean, that's depending where you are. Of course, things change. This is a rough thing. Whatever. All right. So let's say, because the idea is that this is, it's a gimmick, all right? It's what the fuck it is. It's a gimmick, all right? It's one of those like, look, I'm doing something which is better than nothing, which is stupid. Just like your $2,000 checks. And by the way, still waiting on that Doge check. And by the way, what happened to Doge and all that money too? Remember, like, oh, we saved. And the study came out, they're like, oh, well, they spent, you know, we spent a lot of money flying around trying to fucking find money to save. So where'd that go?
Flying around. That's the thing. They acted like they needed to go to these places to find the money. Like, motherfucker.
That's a good point.
All of that shit is in the computer.
Like, that's a really, really good point. They acted like we're getting some reports out of, you know, I don't know, some Colorado office of the national parks. So we had to go to, you know, Pueblo, Colorado. I don't know. Go into the office and look in the corner. There it is. There it is. Yeah. There's a bucket that says wasted money with a dollar sign on it. Yeah. We found it. That's a really good point. Just go clackety clack.
I wish that we still dealt in burlap sacks with dollar signs on them.
And there was a guy with the burglar mask on and the red and white, black and white stripes.
And then there's a guy with like a handlebar mustache and a monocle on. And the guy with the striped shirt like runs up and snatches the dollar sign bags. And I would love it.
There's a girl tied to a track, to railroad tracks for some reason.
Yes, the girl is definitely tied to the tracks. And you know who tied her there?
Who's that?
The fucking guy with the monocle.
The guy with the monocle.
Who tied that girl there.
Motherfucker. Turns out it was Elon Musk all along. Let's see who Old Man Henderson is. Shh. Hello, it was I, Elon Musk. Oh, son of a bitch! Plot twist!
Of course it was.
Of course it fucking was. All right. So let's say a $400,000. Is that, should I, well, let's just, that's not unreasonable.
I mean, that's fine. I think that's a pretty like median.
Yes. That's
price
pretty,
for a house.
And it depends on where you are, of course, all that kind of stuff. You know, X amount of dollars goes a long way. Goes more in, let's say, rural Tennessee than, here.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. So let's say you can manage to scrape somehow. Let's be honest. Because this is a 50-year mortgage, okay? So, and you're looking to get, so let's say you're in your early 20s and you may or may not get out of college. Let's say between working extra shifts and maybe a little gift from your parents, let's say you scrape together $10,000, right? That's not crazy, right? Because a lot of 20s, whatever year olds aren't scraping together, 20% of that. They're just not. You scrape together $10,000. All right. Okay. Now, on a 30-year term, interest rate at there, which let's be honest, that's being generous. Because by the way, the 50, you're gonna pay more. Interest rates are based on risk, of course, all that. It's not even, and by the way, let's not even worry about taxes and costs. I got news for you. And you and I have argued about this, but your water heater breaks down. Your furnace, by the way, all things that these times replaced here. The air compressor for the AC. We had water issues down here in the basement, so the carpet had to go. That was $4,000. On and on and on. Those are all on you, right? But let's say so right there. So it is. There you go. So your monthly payment is $24.31, right? There you go. Of all the payments, you will have paid $875 for that $400,000 house, and the interest is okay, and that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a pretty competitive rate. It's probably a little lower.
More
now,
than double.
What's that?
More than double what your house is worth.
A lot, but that's the nature of borrowing money. All right, now same parameters: house, down payment. Let's change that to a 50-year loan. Now, yes, you can make an argument. Who cares? If I never see the end of it and whatever, but it does. Okay. So remember that payment, that monthly payment at 30 years. Let's change that to a 50-year mortgage. Okay. And really, honestly, you're probably going to pay north of 7, but we're going to be generous and just keep that interest rate, which again, it ain't going to be.
Keep everything else the same.
It's not going to be. There you go. All right. Watch the payment. Ready? See it in the green? That's it. That's it. A couple $100.
$300 a month.
A couple of $100. All right. Now, look at this. Look at this. Interest alone. Interest is almost
more than double.
Yes.
More than double your.
A little south of $1 million just in interest, and the total of the house, that $400,000 house, costs you over $1.25 million fucking dollars. Now, and then there's a payment chart. Every year, how much you paid in principal. Remaining balance of, how much interest you paid in remaining balance. Look at this. After 10 years, 10 years. Now, I know there's when you get older, you might make more money and therefore you can put extra on it. I've heard all those arguments. That's fine. Blah, blah, blah. But whatever. That doesn't work that way for everybody. After 10 years on the principal, you've paid less than $2,000 fucking dollars. That's it. And look at all that remaining. Look at that. After 10 years, you've fucking barely made a dent to that. So, and then again, look at that. Look at that fucking total you're going to wind up paying. And people move. By the way, you're kind of locked into it. If you got to sell that, depending on the market, and by the way, houses are only going up anyway and all that. So it's a gimmick. It's stupid. It's not reasonable. And honestly, you're just renting from the bank anyway, which is kind of like what you're doing when you have a mortgage. And seriously, I got news for you. A lot of you, just rent. Just fucking rent. Seriously. Yeah. Now, what? You can't do things like, I can't knock out a wall. Or, actually, some landlords are pretty cool. They might let you do shit on your own fucking dime if you're going to be there for a long time. And yes, your rent will increase, but so will taxes and expenses. And anything breaks, it's on fucking you. So take that stupid 50-year gimmick and shove it up your fucking ass. Michael, your thoughts go.
It's, you did it. Like, there's nothing to this. Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, it's supposed to help, people have more money in their wallets, but like it's taking out $300 out of a $2,400 payment. Yeah. So that basically may as well be nothing. Mm-hmm. And it's doubling what you actually pay to have that mortgage. It's all bad. Yes. There is nothing good about it. You may as well rent, because with a 50-year mortgage, you're not owning that home anyway.
No.
So who cares?
You're gonna retire and die, and then leave your kids with it, and it could still. And I know you can refinance. I know all the arguments. I've heard them. But that's fine.
Yeah, but you saw like refinancing is gonna cost you an extra couple $100 more.
Yeah.
And who cares?
Yeah. Now to be fair, a couple $100 can be a lot of money.
It can be.
That's the difference between people. So I don't mean to be dismissive of that, but overall, it's not a sound financial fucking idea.
No, it's like what 12% of that payment. It's not that big of a deal, and then. Yeah, you're just never gonna own that thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not one for paying your landlord's mortgage by giving them money.
Right.
But also this plan was made by someone who made their entire fortune in real estate. This is a real estate guy's idea. That's why it drives me fucking crazy when people are like, "Oh, I want a president who's going to run this country like a business." I don't want this country run like a business, because businesses are run in a way that only makes the businesses money. It doesn't care about its employees. It doesn't care about anything.
It's not structured.
It just cares about it makes itself more money.
It's not. So a company is not structured. We're not supposed to turn a profit. As a company is not a business. So I'm with you. That whole I like Donald Trump because he's going to get it together and run his place like a business. That is the stupidest thing you could say. That is not how it's supposed to be done.
Even a good businessman. They don't make anything.
We take money.
I don't want it run by a good businessman either.
Good point.
And when the country makes money like a company,
right?
The only thing that's getting benefits off of that is the country.
Bingo.
It's not us.
You're not getting. You know what? I don't know if you heard this or not, but 2027, the entire year, no taxes. We're not paying taxes. Isn't that amazing? We did so good. That ain't ever gonna fucking happen. That's never gonna happen. So this idea of running it like a business. That's the stupidest idea. We need less power. We need less government involvement. If you think the government as a whole, and specifically Donald Trump, and whatever, he's the fucking guy right now. If you think that they care about free markets and free enterprise and all that, I got news for you. Trade deals and tariffs and things, those aren't free enterprise. And let's shift that into that. I know we're going to little Trump. Who gives a shit? Did you see very quickly? So they just come out and go, hey, we got good news for the American consumer. We're lowering some tariffs on coffee and beef and tropical fruits. Okay, hold on. Slow it down. Let's think this logically, okay? The tariffs aren't a tax on people. We made so much money. China's paying it. They don't have a negative effect on consumer prices at all. So we're going to make things cheaper for the consumer by getting rid of and lowering the tariffs. Don't say a word, Michael. Don't say a word. Let that sit there for a sec. Do you get it? Did it click in now? There you go. They are in no way a barrier to good prices for people. So to help people get better prices, we're going to lower or eliminate some. And then people, and I'm only saying this because I want this on video, because I want to archive this. Because mark my words, ready? Mark my words, okay? He did it. He lowered the price of coffee. He lowered the price. He did this. He did that. See what he's doing for America. This motherfucker breaks your leg, gives you a crutch, and says you couldn't walk with it. He caused the problem. Says, oh shit, this ain't working. And this whole idea, and people are defending, they're going, it's just a negotiating tactic. It was always going to come off. He caused the problem, gets rid of the thing he's doing, and then wants accolades for, look what he's doing to help the American people. I mean, am I wrong on this? Please, Michael, talk me down from this. Am I wrong?
No, actually, I'm going to talk you up on it. I don't think you're being hard enough on him because you're exactly right. Yeah. He makes the problems, and then he takes the thing away, and he says, I fixed the problem. And then people are like, oh, Oh, he's getting so much done. And it's worse.
They are using that term too. Get so much done. Yes.
Yeah, he gets so much done, and the only thing he gets done is fixing the things that he fucked up.
Yes.
And it's like, it sure does give him the look of somebody who's getting a lot done. So then people are like, oh yeah, he's great. We need more people like Trump. And it's like, that's gonna fuck us in the long run. Is getting more people like that, because this guy. And I was just, I need to. I need to find the. Yeah, I was talking with my friend the other day, and I actually said something about how he probably fucked a dog, and then he says every one of them has a different idea of what he is, and I said it's because he's nothing, so they can make him whatever they want him to be. Which I think is I think that's the thing.
Hold on.
I think the thing is,
let me insert this very quickly to make the point. When Trump first came around, was first elected, Jimmy Carter actually said that exactly. He said he's very malleable. He can be whatever, because he's basically that. He's nothing, so he can be anything. There you go. Perfect. There you go.
Yeah. That's all there is to it. Like, I've said it on this show before. He says so much that you can find something that he said that you like.
Right.
I can find stuff that he said that I like.
Right.
But the problem is that you have to believe him when he says that stuff.
Right.
But you can't believe him because he doesn't believe in anything.
Because you know how he says that. You know he's full of shit. Somebody says the thing that you go, okay, he doesn't mean it. No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
He's the worst president. No. He's terrible. What? But yeah, so that kills me. That and of course the Epstein thing. We talked about that. What are you hiding when you got nothing to hide? The terrorists are dumb. I'm gonna help the American consumer by taking away the fucking tax. Call it what you want. He had policies that he was so sure of. And here's the thing, because he changes his story all the time. First, they're negotiating tactics. Actually, no. First, they were, because he talked about, we've made $1 billion from all the money we've collected, right? So it is. So wait, hold on. It is a revenue maker. No. It's just a negotiating tactic to get more free trade. Oh, so it's not a moneymaker. Well, no, but it is a moneymaker. But no, but it's a negotiating tactic. See, he just goes with whatever he's cornered in about, well, it really looks like this. He goes, well, no, it's that over there. And people just buy it. They just fucking buy it. People, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. What? Hold on. What a change from TV. Thank you, Gary and Michael from Bill. You bet, Bill. Thank you.
I have this article pulled up from earlier that I was looking at, and the president added that the administration will pay down the $38.12 trillion national debt using collected duties, which totaled $195 billion during the first 3 quarters of this year. And I don't think people realize what a small fraction of 38.12 trillion that 195 billion is.
Yeah. Yes.
It is such a small percentage that we would need decades of making exactly that much money to pay down the national debt. And
by the way, and have zero other expenses.
Zero new expenses.
Nothing.
But I also, from that article, it's about, what is this lady's name? Katie Britt says the scariest thing, because these people actually believe this. President Trump knows that you can put Americans against the world, and if we are on a level playing field, we will always win. Which goes to that scary thing where we don't need anybody else, which is absolutely not true.
Right. A bit of world.
And
right.
it also says in that statement, Americans are being put down, like the rest of the world is like trying to keep us down, and that's that dangerous thinking that the elections are all rigged is, that it's the same exact dangerous thinking.
It's the same tune with different lyrics. His term was always his term exactly. It was taking advantage of us. That's what he used to say all the time.
Yeah.
Other countries are taking advantage of us.
Because they're doing the exact same thing as they are to all the, like,
we live in a world economy, people. You need to get over. There's one reason, and one people have this sorry, but they have this nostalgia about the 50s and all that. Let me explain it to you very quickly. After World War II, most of the world was destroyed, right? Europe was fucked. Japan had their own fucking problems. We were unscathed, so we had a head start. So this idea, and then of course, Japan came and took our fucking lunch, electronics and all that. So people, this dream that we're going to bring back everything, this pen at every part, this little hooky part, the ink inside, the plastic that holds the ink, all that, we're going to make everything. You're fucking delusional and you're kidding yourself. We need a world economy. We need other places to do okay. Because guess what? They buy our shit and we buy their stuff relatively inexpensive. Do you know what would happen to prices? And I wouldn't mind. I could be okay with paying an extra 30 cents for this thing. If it, guess what? Try $2 plus, whatever. I'm making numbers up. Get over that shit. People live in a fucking fantasy world. Stop looking back and look fucking forward. And get government the fuck out of the way. What if people, if we get the right and the libs are terrible at this too. If we get the right combination of Amy Klobuchar and blah, 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 and everybody won't be covered and nothing will happen bad ever. Stop. It doesn't work. 250 fucking years. What did it spit out? Hillary Clinton and Donald fucking Trump. It doesn't work. It's over. Blow it up. Michael.
I've been saying blow it up for years now.
That is your fuck. Absolutely. In fact, I stole that from you, I think.
You got to blow it up and start over because, people hold on to the Constitution. It's like, oh, the Constitution is this document that's unfallible and this and that.
God himself wrote it.
It was written 250 years ago by all old white men who owned slaves.
Actually, a lot of them were young.
The Constitution.
That's the one thing I'll fight back on. They weren't old. A lot of them weren't. A lot of them were under 40. Thomas Jefferson was like 28.
Yeah, they looked old.
They did look old.
Back in the day.
But point taken. And they're like, gentlemen, we've done it. We've crafted a perfect document. Now I'm going to go home and fuck my slave.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go home and come inside my slave. And 250 years from now, people can take blood tests and go, ha. He's my great grandfather.
If the people who wrote the Constitution saw, you've said it before, and people would, they wouldn't shit their pants because of the internet or cell phones or what. But it is so different now. Yes. Everything is so different now. Cities are different. Yes. Technology is different. Communication is different. Transportation is different. Mm-hmm. Everything is so much different. We can't just be clamped on to this document that was written back when everything was unrecognizable from what it is today.
And I'll say this. I find it hilarious that, and again, I've said it a million times on the show, I'm a registered Republican. I vote Libertarian because I know you're gonna throw your vote away. Whatever. I didn't vote for this horse shit, so fuck you. I believe in true individual freedom and all of that. What was I gonna say? I don't know. God damn it. I sidetracked myself. But you were saying, basically, it's not things exactly. It's never gonna be this idea that you have. Oh, I know what it was. It was, I find it hilarious, especially now with people that have going on in a MAGA. If Republicans used to be, and everybody can recite it, less government, responsible spending, government as small as it can be. And all they've done is fucking grown it. It's so big. You have to crane your neck to look up at it. It's huge. Because I got news for you. Bigger military, bigger all it. It's all more government. Look at the debt's growing. The debt is not good they're ruining the dollar. They've been doing that forever. Trump continues to do it. And I love how, yes, Biden continued a lot of the same awful things that Trump did. But I love how people forget that remember Trump said, hold on those checks because I got to put my fucking name at the bottom? And they act like fucking Biden was the one who just gave all the money away. Motherfucker, he started the trend. This idea that you're gonna go, no, nothing happened before January 21st, 2021, blah blah blah. Wake the fuck up. Hey, Michael, you got Thanksgiving plans? We're gonna wrap. We're coming in. We're coming in hot here. So you got Thanksgiving plans?
Yeah, we're doing an all side dish Thanksgiving.
Quick, best side dish at Thanksgiving. We're doing lightning around here.
It's not a normal thing. It's something that we have in this house. It's broccoli Parmesan casserole.
Ooh.
It's like broccoli with like a Parmesan like sauce,
right?
And then it gets the breadcrumbs on top, and then it gets cooked in the oven.
Kind of like the French onion thing, but substituted with
kind of like the French onion thing, but it's more cheesy. It's more cheesy, and the broccoli, I think, has a better. Although I do love the cream of mushroom.
That's the cream of mushroom, yes.
With the string beans and
the
French onion, the onions on the top. Yeah, I love that as well.
I like sausage filling. My wife got a recipe from my sister from years ago. It's pretty much what it sounds like. It's homemade stuffing. You get big sausage, but fucking delicious. You put a little gravy on top. It's the best. All right.
My stepmom also makes oyster stuffing, which is delicious.
Yeah. What's the better holiday, Thanksgiving or Christmas, and why?
Thanksgiving, because Christmas is too much stress. It's too much commercialism. It's too much commercials. It's stress. You have to find the perfect gift for everyone, and it's expensive and whatever. Thanksgiving is just about getting together with people you love and eating. Like, absolutely, hands down, Thanksgiving is better. Like, you can't Charlie Kirk change my mind.
Oh,
you can't.
Ouch. And I'm going to say, I have nothing to say, because I 100% agree with you on what is the better holiday, and I agree with you on why it is. That's it. It's just about the food, and the food's better.
Yeah, the food's way better.
You're right. No presents bullshit. None of the bullshit. It's just it's merriment and joy without all the pressure of like, hey, I got to open that one, and fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus, you get cranberry sauce, and like, I'll take a turkey over a ham 130% of the time.
Yeah. Ham it's good. I like a serving of ham. When you've got a bunch of ham left, now turkey, you're good to go.
Turkey, man, you can make so much shit out of turkey. It's like, just pick it. You can have like sandwiches. Yeah. You can make soup out of it. Yeah. You can make casseroles out of it.
Hold on. You could fuck it.
you could fuck it if you actually.
You can fuck the carcass.
I saw a thing recently, which was a real picture of a guy in his car fucking a turkey that he just bought from the grocery store.
Okay, so not a living turkey. Okay, that we've established that.
No, not a living turkey.
Okay.
It was a turkey that he brought, and he's fucking it in his car. And I'm like, I have stuffed a turkey before. I know for a fact that at the opening where this man was putting his penis,
right,
there's like sharp shit. There's like bones and stuff right there. Yeah. Like, plus that hole is so big. Like, well, what are you doing?
I'm sure. I would imagine he's not maybe getting any contact. He's just the old hot dog down a hallway thing, right?
Yeah, I guess. Something. But it was just really weird because I've cut my hand putting the stuffing in there before, and I'm like, I can't imagine that feels good in any sense of anything.
And
plus, it's cold.
And any person with anything above a fucking 8th grade education knows that if you're gonna fuck a turkey, you fuck the neck. It's smaller. It's floppier. It's the
But it also has the vertebrae in there.
It's got the but a little bit. See, you don't mind a little bit of hurt every night. Oh, you've heard the phrase "hurt so good," right? Fuck the neck. All right.
Oh, so that's what "hurt so good" is about. It's about fucking the neck of the turkey.
Because you're fucking the neck of a turkey. We have gone all in on animal fucking this episode. Well, nothing says thank you, viewers, and going heavy on the animal. Thank you, viewers. You know what? Let's go. I was gonna rush this, but if you're checking out for the game, we've already done. But let's just do we're gonna do it. Is this normal? And then we'll call it a show. By the way, they stopped minting pennies. Goodbye. It's so hard. I don't know. And prices are going to get weird. What happens when things are like, how's that math work? You know, because it's still based on percentages of tax. So if your thing comes out to 627, tough shit. Give us the, just give us the, pay 30.
Or they've minted the last one, but that doesn't mean that they're
going to be around for a while. Exactly.
They're going to be around for the next 100 years.
I don't know about that. Maybe. Exactly. It's not like it's out the door and it's never gone, but someday they will not be around anymore.
Good.
Yeah, good. Fuck you, pennies. All right. This is a fun holiday thing. Our little segment, which someday I'll make a graphic. It's just normal. I'm lazy. I have to make a graphic for that. All right. Which, of course, if you're a regular viewer, we talked about this. It's things that we've noticed that we do maybe in our personal lives that either we've been told or based on other people's experiences. You go, oh, I do this thing. Is that normal? Is that weird? So that's what that's about. Pretty much what the name implies. Here's my submission today. You've heard me, of course, talk about my lovely wife, Denise, Lady Poopington. And I don't think this is so weird. But like a lot of couples, we have our own little language and names of things and songs we sing. For example, down the street, there's Trump guy. Up a couple houses up, there's, that dog guy and blue truck guy and this thing. And I want to highlight one. We have 3 dogs. We have a lab and 2 little Jack Russells. The girl, by the way, 6 months tomorrow. We adopted an older dog. She turned, 13, like not long after we got her, and she's just doing great, little Mally. So happy 6 months tomorrow. But we often pair up the little dogs to take out, and then you take Louis out by himself. 3's a little too much. But here's where it gets weird. When we take the little dogs out and they both pee and they both poop, we call it the full Woolery. Any guesses why we call it the full Woolery? In fact, my wife might be doing it right now as we speak. I think I hear her. Any guesses on what the full Woolery might mean when our dogs go pee and poop?
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is it's based off of Chuck Woolery.
That's correct.
The game show host.
That is correct.
I can't think of what he would have done unless, his hair looks like a poop or something.
No. One of his catchphrases when he would go to commercial break is say, we'll be back in 2 and 2. So 2 peas, 2 poops, 2 and 2, the full Woolery. There it is. So I submit to you, Michael, the full Woolery. Dogs, 2 peas, 2 poops, the full Woolery. Now that's what we do. We do all kinds of funny, weird, specific us language stuff. Is that weird? Do you and your wife do anything like that? Or I don't want to out you, I don't want to get too much about Michael and anyone that you may have contact with.
It's mostly on the road when we do stuff like that.
Yes.
It'll be like, you're driving and it's like, oh, nice merge, Virginia. We'll call them whatever their license plate is.
Right. I like it. Right.
Or also it'll be Jesus fish. It's whenever we see a Jesus fish on somebody's car.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Jesus fish.
Okay. Jesus fish.
Oh, look at this. Jesus fish can't even drive. And I don't know what it is.
And they're stuck with that,
but
right?
It's people in Jeeps and it's people with Jesus fish on their cars. Can't fucking drive.
You know why? They have the Jesus fish on. They go, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
I get there ahead of schedule. So what?
Yeah. Jesus is my co-pilot. So like, what are we going to, they can't do anything. So I'm just going to fucking merge where I want to and pull out into traffic and do all this bullshit.
What does it matter? And
who cares?
And I'm gonna loudly pronounce my feelings on Facebook about how we can't let them in, which goes against all the teachings of Christ to welcome the foreigner as just, as your countryman and feed and clothe the poor. Fuck all that horse shit. I've got to get over. There's a Roy Rogers over there. Out of my way, beard. Yeah, and you also call them. We also call them what they're wearing. Oh, okay, blue hat. You know, I do that one a lot.
I usually
okay, shorts. Okay.
Yeah, I'm usually not like paying attention to who's in the thing, so it's just oh, great job, Massachusetts.
I like that. I like it. Okay, all right, New York. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have one? Do you have a?
I don't.
That's fine.
I like to
just kinda
come
did.
up with. I guess that I mean I think that's pretty normal.
Yeah, you did.
I usually like to
Okay.
do like bodily ones. I was thinking. I was like I haven't. I've had food poisoning 3 times since 2001.
Holy shit!
And I have not thrown up since 2001.
Oh wow.
I am able to stop myself. I hate throwing up so much
Right.
that I am able to stop myself from throwing up no matter the circumstances.
Hold on.
The last time I
Here it
threw
comes.
up,
Here it comes. And you swallow it?
It won't even get to the mouth.
No.
It stays down. I hate it so much. The last time I threw up, we got so drunk, the year 2000.
Hold on. You said it won't get to the mouth. You know who will it let to the mouth? Right there. Right there. It will get to the mouth. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It will get to the mouth.
It get to the mouth. Yes.
But yeah.
So you were drunk in
2000 into 2001.
Right.
We got so drunk. I made it to about 10:30 at night that night.
Right.
And I was just throwing up so much. And I said, I'm never throwing up again.
I don't.
And I haven't. I haven't since.
You know what's funny? Yeah, I'm the same way. It's been decades, I think, even from just being sick. And I don't partake in the booze anymore. Because because I'm an asshole.
I barely drink. That day we started with Guinness. We went to Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, of course you did.
And then we went to B52 shots.
What is in a B52? I don't think I know that one.
It is it's coffee liqueur, cream liqueur, and then triple sec on top. It's a 3-layered thing.
Yeah, because if there's one thing you want to put on top of your fucking what'd you say? Zima and whatever. What the fuck are we drinking?
It's
you're getting
coffee.
Yeah,
it's like a coffee layer and then a cream layer,
right.
And then an orange layer on top. I don't know I don't know who thought of that.
If there's one thing that you want to put on top of that already, boosts so stomach, it's heavy cream drinks. Makes fucking perfect sense. Sure. Let that soak the fuck in.
It was really bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember the first one. We were just standing in the kitchen, and I just opened the door, stuck my head out, and just threw up all over the porch. It was
It was a sight to behold.
I spent the rest of the night hugging the toilet down in the basement, our Pittsburgh potty that we have downstairs.
Right.
And then I went to bed at like 10:30, room spinning. And I woke up and all my friends were still there. And I'm like,
wow,
that's it for me.
Yeah.
That is it.
And it's
for
that
me
next
drinking.
day. That's what did it for me. I've been open about, I getting, panic attacks, anxiety, things like that. Dude, fucking, because booze is great in the moment. And then the next day and like supplemental day or two, whatever, depending how hard you hit it to, with all that dehydration and stuff, it is just pouring fucking fire on the way. And I had enough of that.
It's terrible.
I miss drinking beer. God damn it. All right. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm sure people are off watching the hotly contested Eagles Detroit Lions game. I don't know. Detroit's actually not bad. They're okay. Blah blah blah. So yeah, you did. Your thing about I like that. Hey, Massachusetts, get over Massachusetts. Fuck you. Hey, yeah, okay, New Hampshire. You give them. This is the harken back to an earlier episode. Give them one of these. No,
I do love.
I'm sorry.
I do love it giving a thumbs down.
That's the best. That's it. Because they're not sure. Like, are you signaling someone to kill me? Are you letting a guy across the room go? Not this motherfucker. Nope.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Nope. All right. Hey, everybody. Do you like weird scripted comedy podcasts? Well, you are in luck. Our pal right there, looking sad when he was really, really sad that day, as he's told us.
I was really,
He
really,
was
sad
really,
that day.
actually, really legitimately sad that day.
Yeah.
He is a co-creator, writer, star of Jack Billings Presents King of the Big House. You got your Matt Deterior right there, and you got Spencer Fetcher's wife, who I'm blanking on her name right now.
Julia
Eberfield or something like that, right?
Yep.
I don't know her, so she seems nice though.
She's wonderful.
yeah.
I love
That's
Julia.
awesome. She seems cool.
And she is
She's not watching.
she
It's
is
okay.
she's one of the not very she's not a very like outwardly projecting to she's not like a hugger, she's
Right.
not like a oh yeah, express your emotions to your friends type,
Right.
and that's fine. But I think she's so funny, and she's one of the only people who I can write a line and like think in my head, how is this going to sound? And she will do it exactly how I think it should sound
Right.
every single time.
That is why a lot of directors and things use the same people, because they know they can trust them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
anywhere where you get your audio podcast, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. That's all you need. There's other ones. But seriously, there's I'm blanking on some of the names. It does have the word pod in it. Pod this, pod that.
Pocket Cast is the one that I use. I think it's the best one.
All right,
but
well, there you go. Pocket Cast. But you don't even need to bother. If you just want to hear
you don't
it,
need to bother.
you
Yeah.
can just go, if you have an iPhone, boom, Apple. And even if you do, or whatever. Android, Spotify. There you go. Jack Billings Presents King of the Big House. And you can, I think, retroactively go back and listen to some of the prior seasons of the
It's
Jack Billings universe. Oh boy, right? Yes. Yes. Also, upcoming schedule. I was making this today, and I can't believe how close we are to New Year's. This is so crazy. This is the upcoming schedule. We'll be back November 30th, and then December 14th. December 14th, as of right now, and I think it's official, we are going to have our pals Roop and Courtney. That's right. Hold on. Let me go back to me. Courtney. Yeah. Remember Courtney? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Some, if you're tired of this eye candy, there's a whole other bunch of eye candy coming. Courtney is funny, fun, a little crazy, enough to be interesting, but not too much of a problem. And of course, our pal Roop. You can't go wrong with that. In fact, I was thinking about maybe we do some games or something, right? It might be fun. A little, because they're both into like 80s music and stuff like that. So maybe we do like a music trivia thing. Barb, woo! Oh, where'd it go? Barb, woohoo! Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. Barb, you should come on the show sometime too. And now, if we were to follow our normal schedule, I think this will go to two of us. Yes. We would actually then do the 28th again. Well, we're going to skip that because 3 days later, look at that, New Year's Eve. If you're like us, you're not going out, you don't have any wild, crazy plans to amateur night, as my dad used to call it, which is also what you call Halloween, right? Oh, look, I put some blue in me. No, you're not. Stop. Right? New Year's Eve. We'll join your pal. We'll be right here. We'll be live streaming New Year's Eve. I don't know. What time should we start? Is 9 too long? Is that 3 hours too long?
9 is too long.
That's too long. All right.
Yes.
We'll start at 10 o'clock. How about that? 10 o'clock. And we'll go through the new year. Not long afterwards because we get tired and we're older gentlemen. What? So join us in 2 weeks, November 30th. I don't have a guest lined up, but maybe we've been trying to, maybe we'll still, if you saw a couple weeks ago, our pal Vanessa hopped into the chat and Michael was enamored by her background that she grew up above a mortuary. Her father, that's right, her father for years had a funeral home. And I know I have stories too. Questions I want to ask too. Right? Yeah. You gotta. Yeah. How can you not be a kid and not have snuck down and looked at some shit? Right? Seen some shit. Right? How can you not? So maybe I'll try to get her. If not, we'll have her in the new year. So there you go. So then the 30th. Question for co-host. Hold on, I'll get there, Barb. 1 sec. November 30th, the 14th with Roop and the lovely Courtney. We'll get crazy. We'll have fun with that. and New Year's Eve with your pals. Hold on. Let's make the faces. How could you not want to rock into New Year with this? I have to screen cap that. I would have you do the zoom in on the camera, but it went hard. It went wrong last time.
It went so bad last time.
I was concerned you weren't going to get it back. Here, this is for Bill. There you go. There. It's just the
It's Bill's fetish to watch people pick their nose.
You know what? Beats fucking the dog, right? Like the what? And also again, reach out to me if you want your swag. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. And some of you, if I don't have your address, let me know. I'm going to send some stuff out, some little extra something for our loyal viewers. And not the loyal ones, the ones that cheat on us. We don't care. All right, Barb, question for co-host. Michael, I used to go to Hawk Mountain and used to stop at Pricetown Tavern on Route 61. Is there still a tavern there? What is it called?
There is still a tavern there. I don't know what it's called, but it's at the same place.
Right.
I think it's the Village Tavern. I think it's called the Village Tavern now.
I'm not even. I don't even have a recollection of what that is. On Pricetown Tavern 61. No, and I'm right near that too. Well, the road and how far up it is.
Yeah.
So you think it's called one more time?
I think it's called the Village Tavern.
The Village Tavern. There you
Yeah.
go. Start from there. Barb, thank you again. I really seriously, I genuinely missed you. I hope you're gonna pop on the show on the chat again. You've been a great. You're OG, and I know you've been a great, wonderful viewer. Thank you. She says you're welcome. Michael says thank you. You're welcome. I'm going to speak for Michael. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And yes, there you go. Hey Barb, are we handsome?
We're.
I go away. Please.
I was expecting to be done at 8:30, no later.
I know it happens. You go fuck yourself. Life gets in the way. You know what? Don't ever, whatever you do, avoid Jack Billings Presents King of the Big House. Because let's just say Michael might be in the Epstein files. I shouldn't joke. Yeah. Because who doesn't want to be associated with that racket? Yeah. All right. So again, check us out in 2 weeks. And follow our pages. Yes. Oh, yes. Bye. Bye, Barb. See you on the 30th. Exactly. Once again, the 30th and December 14th with Roop and Courtney. And spend New Year's Eve with us. We'll be kicking off the festivities at 10 o'clock. And I tried it last year, but we didn't get it really. I'm going to do a thing where you can call into the show. We can have you on. We can bring you in through Facebook Messenger. So you want to pop in and say hi, or you want to get something off your chest. It's the end of the year. You got to say something real quick before the year,
On the 30th, you can watch us while you're getting railed. See how that goes.
See how that goes. Exactly. Oh my God. Dear God. So that's it. So thank you, everybody. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. Whatever. Just check back. Follow us on all the medias. Especially the Backroom Show page, the Backroom Network page. I post a little less there, but Michael's done. He turned off his light. That's that. So thank you, everybody, and go Birds, and we'll see you next time in the Backroom. See ya.